First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Aldi Respatih. 24A Management Study Program. Management Planning. Background. Every organization needs to do planning in every activity of its organization, be it production planning, new employee recruitment planning, new product sales program, or budget planning. Planning is a basic process for an organization to choose targets and determine how to achieve them. Therefore, the company must set goals and objectives to be achieved before carrying out the planning processes. Planning occurs in all types of activities. Because this planning is a basic management process in making decisions and actions. Planning is a basic process where management decides on goals and how to achieve them. Planning in an organization is essential, because in reality planning plays a greater role than other management functions. Planning is needed in types of activities, be it organizational activities, companies or activities in society, and planning is in every management function, because these functions can only implement decisions that have been determined in the planning. Therefore, planning is very necessary and occurs in various forms of organizations. Planning is the most important stage of a management function, especially in facing a dynamically changing external environment. In this era of globalization, planning must rely more on rational and systematic procedures and not just on hunches, guesses. The main discussion in this paper focuses on certain elements of the planning process and processes that are closely related to problem solving and decision making. Then introduce the concept of planning and present a number of approaches to making planning effective from various types. In management, planning is the process of defining organizational goals, creating strategies to achieve those goals, and developing plans for organizational work activities. Planning is the most important process of all management functions because without planning other functions such as organizing, directing, and controlling will not be able to run. This paper discusses the definition of planning, the reasons for the need for planning, the relationship between planning functions and management functions. Before managers can organize, direct or supervise, they must create plans that provide purpose and direction for the organization. In planning, managers decide what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and who to do it. So, planning is the selection of a set of subsequent decision activities: what to do, when, how, and by whom. Good planning can be achieved by considering future conditions and planning in activities that are decided to be carried out, as well as the current period at the time of the plan. According to Siagian, planning is the entire process of thinking and determining carefully regarding things that will be done in the future in order to achieve previously determined goals. Dior argues that what is called planning is a process of preparing a set of decisions to be implemented in the future which are directed to achieve certain targets. Anonymous, 2000. According to Usman, 2009, planning is an activity that will be carried out in the future to achieve goals. 1. From the definition above, it can be concluded that planning is a process of activities at the beginning of development activities in order to achieve the desired results through the activities to be carried out. Objectives. Planning has clear and specific objectives. These objectives must be measurable and achievable within a certain time. Flexibility. Planning must be flexible and adaptable to changes in the environment and existing conditions. This is done so that planning remains relevant and in accordance with actual conditions. Some important planning functions in an organization or government are as follows. 1. Helping to achieve goals. The main function of planning is to help organizations or governments achieve their stated goals. In planning, strategies, tactics, and operational plans are determined to achieve these goals. 2. Increasing effectiveness and efficiency. Planning helps organizations or governments increase their effectiveness and efficiency in carrying out activities. This is done by optimizing the use of available resources and reducing waste. 3. Reducing uncertainty. Planning helps reduce uncertainty and risk in carrying out activities or projects. In planning, potential risks are identified and the steps that must be taken to overcome them. 4. Ensuring operational continuity. Planning helps ensure the operational continuity of an organization or government. With good planning, organizations or governments can anticipate future environmental changes and make the necessary preparations. 5. Improving coordination. Planning helps improve coordination between various departments or parts of an organization or government. With coordinated planning, various parts of an organization or government can work synergistically to achieve predetermined goals. 6. Optimizing resource use. Planning helps optimize the use of resources available in an organization or government. In planning, resource needs and ways to obtain them effectively and efficiently are identified. 7. Determining priorities. Planning helps determine priorities in carrying out activities or projects. With structured planning, organizations or governments can determine the most important and urgent activities to be carried out first. 8. Increasing accountability. Planning helps increase accountability in carrying out activities or projects. In planning, clear objectives and metrics are set that are used to evaluate the performance of the organization or government.